believe words are like a two-way street. The average male speaks between 2,000 and 3,000 words a day. What? I say like 1,000 just during lunch every day at Pindellas. Well, let's just say I like to talk a lot. Like a lot. Maybe a little too much. But people underestimate the power of words. Words can hurt somebody and words can save a life. Some people are afraid to use the great gift of speech. If you don't say what you're thinking, your words can go to waste. I had to use a ton of words on what I like to consider the best 5 days of my life. I remember it so vividly. The bright blue shirts and the vibrant red ones filled the room. I remember the younger kids sprinting up the hill, the whistles louder than anything you've heard in your life, and the smiles wider than the desert. It was my final summer at Camp Laurel where I would finally fulfill my dream of being captain in our color work. I was pumped. We walked into the field house for our first team meeting. I remember looking into the army of 500 blue soldiers, including kids as young as 8, as well as the staff. I was the captain. This was my kickoff speech. Everyone was silent. I opened my mouth to speak, and for the first time in my life, I couldn't find my words. Sick. No, I wasn't sick. It was the word sick. I couldn't stop saying it. I saw the kids counting how many times I used it on their fingers. It was a total array of emotions. I was embarrassed, confused, and aggravated. This was supposed to be a great moment in my life, not a disaster. After my speech, I walked by a bunch of kids who were weighing in on whose team was better, and the words out of one 8-year-old's mouth were the catalyst from an embarrassing moment to one of my greatest. What I overheard proves the power of words. An 8-year-old determined the best 4 days in my entire life. The words were not complex, nor simple and vague, but just the right combination to pick me up that day. Guys, they have no chance to win. We have Brennan as our captain. It's over. Nothing crazy, but life-changing for me. Thinking to that moment, I realized that he chose to use his words wisely by thinking about my actions rather than fixating on my sick word choice. This is when I realized words are a two-way street. We need to listen to each other no matter who's speaking. We need to find the balance of being able to listen and take in the words around us while putting out our own words on the other side of the street for others to absorb. Whether you're sitting behind a desk at work or eating lunch with your friends, change your word count and stop jamming the two-way street. Choose your words wisely. I've learned that reducing my 1,000 words spoken at lunch every day not only gives me a chance to actually eat my food, but opens time for someone else to say something on the other side of the street. Let's all do our part ensuring the two-way street is always flowing. Listen as much as you speak, this I believe.
Thank you, that was amazing. Next we have our